Venezuela's President Hugo Chávez is heading back to Cuba for more cancer surgery. Thousands of well-wishers gathered in the main square in the capital, Caracas, in support of the leader. And before he left, the man who's held on to power for nearly 14 years took the unprecedented step of naming his successor. John Terry reports.
Supporters of Hugo Chávez in Caracas' Bolivar Square, "Forward, forward, Commander," they chant. Others stand around in Chávez T-shirts, unable to quite take in the newspaper headlines.
President, I love you. I love you. We need you. And not just us, but many countries do. All of us that are here, we need you.
This is the moment President Hugo Chávez told his cabinet and his country the results of his latest health check were not good.
Unfortunately, in that exhaustive medical exam, the presence of new malignant cells appears in the same affected area. That has forced us to review the diagnosis, the development of the treatment, to consult experts, and it's been decided it's absolutely essential for me to submit myself to a new surgery, and that should occur in the next few days.
Chávez has been receiving aggressive treatment for cancer in Cuba since the middle of last year. The 58-year-old president has already had 3 operations. He only returned from his latest trip there on Friday. Now he's heading back for more. And in a move thought designed to dampen infighting among senior leaders, Chávez has named Vice President Nicolas Maduro as his successor.
He's quite a tough operator, I think, but he hasn't got anything like the charisma and the charm and so on that Chávez has.
Hugo Chávez has led his country for the past 14 years. Once a military officer who led an unsuccessful coup attempt against an unpopular government, by 1998 his growing popularity among Venezuelans had won him the presidency. Despite a failed coup attempt against him in 2002, his leftist anti-American agenda continues to be popular, especially amongst the poor. Confirmed by his re-election 2 months ago against an increasingly confident opposition, his next term in office is due to start early in 2013. But many Venezuelans must be wondering if he'll be fit enough to take up the post again. John Terry, Al Jazeera, Washington.
Well, let's go to Eric Farnsworth now for some analysis. He's Vice President of the Council of the Americas. Eric, thank you so much for being on Al Jazeera. Now, in naming Nicolas Maduro, Chávez has raised the possibility of a future Venezuela without him at the helm. What might that Venezuela look like, do you think?
Yeah, this is a significant step because a Venezuela without Hugo Chávez is really in some ways unknown. He's been really the face of Venezuela and of Venezuelans for the last 14 years. So in naming his successor, it's a real indication that he himself is in really bad health, failing health, and trying to pass the mantle, as it were. But it's no guarantee that the person who he wants to take his place, Nicolas